Hey, what's up everyone? I wanted to introduce you to my 5-step system for creating massive goals that I actually accomplish. So if you've ever struggled with setting goals that you actually are able to reach, maybe you set the goal and you never get there and you can't figure out why you give up so easily on them, then this is a very important exercise for you, because as soon as I started to do this, it completely changed the way that I approach goal setting and the actions necessary for me to reach my goals.
Hey, I'm Paul, and I'm committed to teaching you the exact strategies I use to create multiple 6-figure businesses on eBay and Amazon. These are the same methods that changed my life, and I'm here to show you how they can change yours as well.
So what you'll need to start out with this 5-step system is either pen and paper or open a Word document or Google document. Actually find that works a little better. And what you're going to do, this is step number 1. You're just going to do a complete brain dump. Write out a list of everything that you want or think you want, and hold nothing back. Even if it's completely silly, just put every goal you possibly can think of. We're going to eliminate things later, so don't hold anything back. Because if you hold back, you might actually hold back things that you really do want. So on my list, I might say, I want to start a thriving Amazon FBA business, for instance. Or in the past, I said I want to start a thriving eBay dropshipping business. A goal I have now is I want to start waking up every day at 6 a.m. And then another goal is I want to put on an extra 15 pounds of muscle. So those are 2 goals I actually have. Once you do that complete brain dump without discrimination, without holding anything back, step number 2 is underneath each of those, you're going to start to list why you want to reach that goal. And you're going to put multiple reasons there. So for instance, underneath my goal to start a thriving eBay dropshipping business, when I set that goal, I would have written down, I want to earn an extra $500 a month doing this. And I'll also write down, I want to be able to afford to go out on a date once a week or to go out to eat once a week with my friends. Underneath gain muscle, I might put something like, I want to feel strong, I want to look good. 2 different reasons. So write down every why you have. And both these steps, all the steps in this, take time. So don't rush through this. Don't feel like you have to do this in a couple minutes. Really take your time with it. You can spend a couple days on it and just keep coming back and revisiting it. Now, step number 3 is for you to start to get real with yourself. And this is when things start to get really tough. See, when most people talk about setting goals, they want to make it really easy for you. So they tell you, oh, just set a goal and then you'll reach that goal. It's that simple, but it's not. You have to do some internal work. And this is where the internal work comes in. And it is hard because you have to get real with yourself. And what you want to do is look at this list, look at what you want and your whys. And you got to question whether what you wrote down is true or not. So for instance, I had a goal of reading a book a week or 2 books a week. And underneath that, one of my whys was so that I could look smarter. And if I got real with myself, I don't really care about that. That's not something that I care about or want to care about. So that's something I crossed off right there. And this can also swing the other way. So for instance, when I first started eBay dropshipping, I had the goal, like I said, of earning $500 a month. But that wasn't real. That wasn't my real goal. I was undercutting myself, undercutting my goal because I was afraid I wouldn't reach what I really wanted to accomplish, which was to earn a full-time living online doing dropshipping. And that means that one of my real whys, the why that I didn't write down, was that I wanted to create a business that would allow me to quit my job and to have the freedom to live where I want, when I want, how I want. But I was too afraid to admit that to yourself. It's okay to have big goals. And this is where the internal work starts to get hard, because that's scary for me. That was scary for me to admit to myself that I wanted to completely turn my life upside down, completely shun away conventional norms about how to live your life and how to earn money, and to do something completely unconventional. But if I was real with myself, that was my goal. this process is really difficult, but it'll start to hone in for you what's really important to you, what you actually really want to accomplish. This is important so that you don't waste time trying to reach goals that you don't care about for reasons that you don't care about. Because oftentimes what people do is they start reaching towards a goal and then they realize, wait a minute, I'm almost there, or I've already reached this goal and I don't even care about it. You don't want to be in that position. You want to be in a position where you are striving towards goals that you're actually passionate about, that you actually care about. So start eliminating whys that you're not serious about, that don't matter to you, and start eliminating goals that don't matter to you either. Once you manage to do that, you should have a list of only the things that really matter to you, whys that are important to you, and goals that are important to you. And that brings us to step number 4, which is for you to question, is there a faster way to reach your why? So in the example where I created an eBay dropshipping, I wanted to create an eBay dropshipping business, and my why was to earn an extra $500 a month. Well, is there a faster or more efficient way or a better way for me to reach $500 a month without doing eBay dropshipping? And yeah, there's so many different ways. I could do Amazon FBA, I could do dropshipping on Amazon, I could do Shopify dropshipping, I could do affiliate marketing, YouTube. So I started thinking about all these different other ways I can reach that same goal. And then I started thinking about it and said, but you know what? None of those I really have the skills for right now. But eBay dropshipping has such a low barrier to entry, it's so easy to get started with it, and that's something that I think is actually the easiest way for me to get started. So that was a good decision for me. I wanted to earn $500 a month, and eBay dropshipping was the perfect way for me to start to do that. But you might find yourself in a different position. Maybe your goal is to run 3 miles a day, and your why is so that you can lose weight. But you do some research, you look into it, and you find out that, hey, wait a minute, just running 3 miles isn't as efficient as interval training, getting on a treadmill and doing intervals. So if you do intervals, you actually lose weight faster. So that might be a more efficient way for you to reach your why. So that's when you can modify your goals. Once you accomplish all 4 of those steps, you now have a list of things that you actually want and that are the most effective, most efficient way for you to reach those goals or for you to accomplish your whys. And that brings us to the final step, step number 5, and this is what I call embodiment. It's not enough for you to set the goals, you actually have to embody them as well. And what you want to do is underneath your goal, write this out. I am the type of person who, and then fill in the blank. So again, my goal to read more books, I would write out, I am the type of person who prefers reading, educating myself, and self-development over watching Netflix or aimlessly watching YouTube videos. Now, I have that mission statement. It's embodiment. That's who I am. So anytime I pick up my phone or my computer to watch Netflix, I realize, oh, wait a minute, this is not who I am. I don't even have a choice of whether I watch Netflix or read a book, because I am the type of person who prefers, who values reading over Netflix. So because that's the type of person I am, I'm going to read a book instead of watching Netflix. So that's what I mean by embodiment. And what really helps with this is to also write down one person who already embodies that goal of yours. So in this example with reading books, I've heard that Bill Gates reads a ton of books every year, many, many books. So I would write down Bill Gates. So it sounds kind of silly, but every time I go to watch Netflix now, I ask myself, what would Bill Gates do? And I guarantee you, he's not going to binge watch Netflix. He's going to pick up a book instead and learn something. And that motivates me to do the same thing. So guys, those are my 5 steps for setting stellar goals that I actually accomplish. Again, step 1 is for you to just brain dump every goal that you have. Step number 2 is for you to write all the reasons why you want to reach that goal. Step number 3 is the hard stuff. That's when you really look at things and say, do I actually care about this why? Do I actually care about this goal? And start eliminating things that you don't care about. Step 4 is when we really drill down and determine, okay, this is the goal I want to accomplish. Is there a faster way for me to reach my real goal? And then step number 5 is embodiment. I am the type of person who does this task every single day and reaches this goal. So now I want to hear from you. There are so many productivity, habit, goal hacks out there. I want to hear about your best ones. Let me know in the comment section underneath this video. If you love this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.